What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, I got an emergency upload. I had to jump on here before market open to let you guys know that First Republic Bank has just been seized and sold to JP Morgan, okay, Chase. And guys, this is done to make sure that there's no contagion going on in the banking industry. That's why they was wanting one company to at least step up so that, say for instance, if you bank with First Republic, you can now go to any Chase bank for now and get your deposits out, things like that nature, versus it being bought by several different banks. And so JP Morgan Chase stepped up to the plate and did what they needed to do. Okay, they did what they needed to do in terms of being a stopgap. However, guys, they are not in the clear, and I mean banks in general. I'm talking about these smaller banks. But check it out, guys. By now, you might have seen First Republic at the time of this recording is down 46% in pre-market. Okay, again, it has been seized by Chase. All right, and First Republic, again, those that bank there, okay, you can go to a First Republic, but it is now taken over by Chase. Okay, just on a more surface level, you may see those First Republic banks begin to eventually have Chase over them as they get time to kind of get that in order. Okay, now Chase, on the other hand, is up off of this news, currently sitting at 143.09 at the time of this recording, and they up over a little bit over 3.5%. Okay, and so again, they are going to possibly be rewarded for stepping up and filling in the gap. Again, this is huge for the sake of the banking industry not collapsing. Okay, but again, and I mean banks, are not out of the clear. Listen, guys, it's important that you understand the overall impact that this can have on the banking sector indirectly, okay, but the trickle down effect it can have on the overall stock market. All right, so again, around here, these things brings opportunity, and I want you guys to be prepared. But in terms of banks you might want to now be looking at in terms of an investment, obviously, guys, the big banks, I'm talking about your JP Morgan Chases, I'm talking about your Bank of Americas, I'm talking about entities such as that, they will be okay during this time, during this whole bank run season we've had, if you will. Okay, they're going to be okay. However, all these smaller regional banks, you guys must be on the lookout for. And with that being said, guys, this is a list of some of the next 10 banks that are to fail, okay? And so check this out and make sure, guys, that you are mindful of this, okay? You got Toronto Dominion Bank, you have BNP, you have TD Rowe Price, Citigroup, Mitsubishi Financial, UniCredit, Bank of Nova Scotia, and Blackstone. Okay, now mind you, you see that list also included JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America. Guys, there's no way those two are going to fail, but those two will be called on, like you saw in this example, to maybe fill in the gap and take over one of those more smaller banks or those regional banks, or like the TD Bank, the bank in Toronto, for example. So again, be mindful of that. Again, it's important to understand what's at play and that more shoes are destined to fall in this regard. All right, with that being said, guys, do me a favor. If you have banks as part of your investment mix, that you are sticking with the best of the best. Okay, again, I told you guys oftentimes I'm not really big on the banking sector. That doesn't mean that there's not opportunity there. Okay, and so if that fits and aligns with your investment philosophy, don't hesitate to use this example or use this time period to, again, find some banks that may be going down due to all of this. And then if you have done your DD, if you have checked the balance sheet, if you checked it to make sure that they are not next to fall, guys, this could be a great future long-term opportunity ahead of you. Okay, so keep it in perspective Keep it in mind like that, okay? And then with that being said, guys, make sure if you haven't already, you are ready for this upcoming week, all right? We got a jam-packed week. This First Republic news will kick things off, but beyond that, we got some news catalysts coming out. We got some reports coming out, and so there will be lots of volatility in the market, which means there will be opportunity for you to make some money, okay? So again, be locked, loaded, ready to go. Be ready to take advantage of the opportunities you see. And then don't forget, guys, I can't stress this enough. It is important that around here, if you are making money on your journey, that is fine and good. But remember, at the end of the game, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you save. So I've been pounding the table all week about dividend investing, earning and generating passive income. I need for you to make sure if you make money with me on today and or throughout this week, because we will get in our bag today, okay? I need for you to make sure you are redeploying those profits, those wins, back into your long-term stocks such as VTI, back into some of your dividend plays, okay? You must do the work of building those out consistently over the long term, okay? It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you save. So please make sure you take heed to that first and foremost, but please make sure you put that system in place where you're not just giving the money right back because you may be over trading or you may be overexposing your capital to unnecessary risk when you can make your money and then park it in VTI. You can make your money and then park it in VTI. You can make your money, purchase some long-term dividend stocks. You can make your money and continue to grow your empire. Your empire is your passive income portfolio, okay? You want to be contributing to those things on a consistent basis, okay? But with that being said, guys, these are the 10 banks that are next to fail. Again, keep your eye out for the news. Keep your eye out for things that are coming down the pipe, or just zero in on those directly just to make yourself abreast to everything that may be going down, all right? With that being said, let me just show you guys this one thing. We have regulators seized troubled First Republic early Monday and sold all of its deposits and most of its assets to JP Morgan Chase Bank in a bid to head off further banking turmoil in the U.S. The San Francisco-based First Republic is the third mid-sized bank to fail in 2 months, okay? It is the second biggest bank failure in U.S. history, behind only Washington Mutual, which collapsed at the height of the 2008 financial crisis and was also taken over by JP Morgan. First Republic has struggled since the March collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, and investors and depositors have grown increasingly worried it might not survive because of its high amount of uninsured deposits and exposure to low interest rate loans. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC, said early Monday that First Republic Bank and its 84 branches in 8 states will reopen as branches of JP Morgan Chase Bank, and depositors will have full access to all of their deposits, okay? Listen, guys, it's getting real in the streets. You've seen SVB go down. You've seen Signature Bank go down. Now you have First Republic. Again, more will follow, okay? There's more to come. This is not over with. Don't believe the news, okay? But keep your head on a swivel. Keep your third eye open, all right? With that being said, guys, again, these are things that are going to move the market, whether you get an immediate reaction or a delayed reaction. But nevertheless, be on the lookout for the volatility it creates. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Remember, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. So do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.